music that used to be so cool when you were, younger. I listen to it now. I used to love Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones. I don't even understand it anymore. He's got a song where he goes, friends call me on the phone. They say, hoo, 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 ah! Well, what kind of friends does this guy have?
From Spielberg to Stallone and from Casper to comedy, Joe Nipote has worked with the best of them. Welcome, Joe.
Thank you.
Good to see you, brother. Of course, you're at the Laugh Factory at the Tropicana this week.
I am. And let me just say, it's Nipote.
Nipote.
Yeah, it's okay. Just think of Truman Capote, Nipote.
Nipote.
Yeah.
How do you like Vegas so far? I mean, you've been to Vegas before.
Well, listen, I started here in 1980. I opened for Tina Turner when she made her first comeback for the very first time at the Silverbird Hotel. I had done comedy 6 weeks. I get a call, you're going to open for Tina Turner. I was like, no way. Silverbird Hotel, it was unbelievable. And then the hotel liked me so much, they kept me 2 weeks more with Freddie Fender, which is the very famous story when Freddie Fender, he had a little bit of a problem. And the very first night, he fell into his drums, and I thought my career was over.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Talk about an embarrassing stage moment.
They shut the show down. But so I've been here since 1980. And Vegas is probably one of my favorite places to
You
to
have
be.
worked with so many Hollywood legends, and there's I don't know if it's a Hollywood urban legend, but did you see Stallone naked in his birthday suit?
I did.
And how did something like that happen?
Well, I was doing a movie called The Purple Rose.
All right.
And I was getting trained by Carlos Palomino, and I had to go to the gym every day. And so one morning I go there, and nobody's around, but I see some film crews and stuff, and I'm like, what's going on here? And there was a crazy, crazy guy who used to be a boxer who was trying to be a stand-up comedian, wonderful guy named Vinny. And I'm looking at this guy with a mound of black hair tying his shoe, and it was a yellow boot. Now, this is right at, when Rocky...
the height of Rocky.
Yeah,
right?
the height of Rocky. And the guy looks up, and it's Sylvester Stallone. And I'm like... I just froze, and I said something stupid, and then I was like so embarrassed. Well, he went to the showers, and as I'm walking in, I see Vinny, and Vinny says to me, have you met Sly? And I said, no, I just said something stupid to him. Please, Vinny, just let it go. He says, no, I'm going to introduce you. He takes me back, and here comes Stallone walking towards me, completely naked.
Eye contact, eye contact, eye contact, yes.
Not even a towel. And he's looking at me, and Vinny stops me. He says, hey, Sly. And Vinny was a little punch drunk. He said, hey, Sly, you got to meet this kid. He's really good, and he does a great impression of you. And Stallone looks at me, and he goes, oh, yeah? And I said, Vinny says, you're really going to like it. And I looked at him naked. I said, yeah, we'll be able to tell if he does like it.
So I first impression, right?
Yeah.
Hey.
And I did the impression, and Stallone just kind of looked at me and he went, is that it? And I said, yeah, that's it.
And you say that back to him as well? Is that it?
And then he just went on the showers. It was so embarrassing.
I did a social media scrub on you. Meaning I went through your Twitter account, I pulled up some pictures, and I want you to comment on these pictures. So I think we have the first picture here.
Oh, my God.
Who is this guy? Look at this guy.
God.
Major Guns right here. Well, salute.
I am sponsored by Power Block. They were very kind to give me those things, and it's an incredible piece of equipment. And, I try.
You're putting Stallone to shame with those guns. All right,
Yeah.
so let's go to the next picture here, because I want you to talk about this. You probably got 30 seconds.
Oh,
here you are, because, of course, you were the movie Casper with your other two ghosts. How did you land the role in the movie Casper as one of the uncles?
Well, that's Brad Garrett,
yes.
And of course that's the late Joe Lasky. I loved him dearly. Casper, I auditioned 5 or 6 times for Casper. Every major star was there for Casper. In the last audition, they told us to ad-lib. So here I am with another actor, just like I am with you, and they said ad-lib. The guy had a part on NYPD Blue.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you who he was, but he was on that show. He was not a comedian. He was not an improv guy. And when it was his turn to improv, he went on and on and on that I got so mad that as the character, Uncle Stretch, which I ended up getting,
yes.
I told him to shut the F up on right there in the audition. And everyone stopped and everyone looked. And then everyone laughed. And I never thought about it. First day of filming, I get a tap on my shoulder. I turn around. It's Steven Spielberg.
Oh, my gosh.
And he gives me his hand. And he goes, Steven Spielberg. Yeah. And he goes, I liked your audition tape.
Oh,
and
my gosh.
And I just went like that. I went, oh, yeah. What? Right. And he goes, that's how I want you to play the part.
Oh my gosh!
And that's what got me the part.
We got to wrap up real quick,
Yeah.
but you real fast. You got a children's book. Let's.
Yeah, I just I just got this first my first book
There it is on the
published
screen.
by there it is by Rick Dees Entertainment, and we're trying to make it into a cartoon, and
That's
I've
awesome.
been performing it in schools for about a year and a half, and you know.
That's good
Anyway,
stuff. You do it all. I love it, Joe.
do
Thank you so much for joining us. It's
all
quite a
right,
pleasure.
hey, come to the Tropicana.
Exactly.
Please.
The Laugh Factory, the Tropicana, now through Sunday. 2 shows nightly?
2 shows nightly, 8:30 and 10:30, and I'm on with Fraser Smith and Darren Carter. Incredible show.
Beautiful. Thank you, Joe. For tickets, you can go to troplv.com.